Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Logs of a Dev. In the last video, we actually understood the code base which we had made using Gemini 3 Pro, as well as Copilot and Cloud Sonnet 4.5 when we imported our project to VS Code. So in this video, we are actually going to understand as well as use Claude Sonnet 4.6 as well as Codex 5.3, which was launched last night. And we're going to see if any new changes they can make, any new design changes they can make to our project, and see which agent is faster than the another. So basically, I have opened my workspace over here. We are going to code along. You can also apply these changes yourself by coding along with me in your own IDEs. So that you can also along with me on your own IDEs so that you can get a feel of using these agents which are recently launched. So let us begin. Okay, so after you have updated the changes in your GitHub Student Education account, you're gonna see that already GitHub GPT 5.3 Codex is going to be available over here, as well as with GPT 5.2. We are going to using 5.3 today because it's the latest model, and we're gonna see if any changes it can make. So firstly, let us ask it, can you make any more visual changes to my portfolio so that it looks more attractive as well as visually appealing? So let us see what 5.3 comes up with. Apart from that, we can also use Sonnet 4.6. So when we go over here, we click on Claude and then click on, yeah, so 4.6 is also available. We can click on 4.6. So here, let us see what GPT is first thinking. It is saying I applied a fresh UI across your existing design to that more premium without breaking structure. Yeah, next I'm reviewing section component and stale styles. Okay, so it's actually reviewing the components, and let us see what all changes it comes up with. So ID is iterating from a while, and let us see what it actually come up with. So it's actually putting a global design tokens as well as refreshing the key changes which I made, which was of putting the env variables over here. So let us see what all changes it has made till now. In the about us component, it has actually, so let us see in the okay, so it has changed actually a font of my name over here. As you can see, profile overview is about the system, and over here it has changed some UI UX as well as some like agent design, some tags it has changed by itself. Let us see some other changes it is working on currently. So it is updating global design tokens as background treatment. So it is actually going through each page, I think, iterating. So it is taking some time. So let us give it a minute or two, and I think it will be done with the changes. So yeah, you can see it actually completed the UI. Now it is running npm run build, which can tell him if any build was wrongly made or any build and there was any error over there. There is some extended index called HTML reference. I will fix that, and yeah, did fix that also. It ran npm tab again, and as you can see, the output was that it actually succeeded. So let us see the next things. So all targeting changes are implemented. I am doing a final pass to summarize what exactly happened. So that's actually good because now it's going to give us a summary that what all it actually did instead of me going to each code file and checking what all actually happened. So yeah, it ran npm run build again. So let us wait and see what the final changes it came out. It actually changed to 10 files. It changed 231 lines of code in about 2 minutes. So it's pretty fast. So yeah, we have got a summary over here. Let us see. So implemented a full visual refresh across portfolio, upgraded a golden global theme token typography, as well as you can read this, added a small style sheet missing CSS build, contact section with stronger left into current polished form services. Okay, so let us run npm run build ourselves also, npm run build, and let us see if any errors come. Okay, so it actually succeeded. Now we're going to do npm run dev. Let us see. We're going to copy this localhost 3000. We're going to go on a Safari tab. You can click over here. We're going to enter. Let us see if any changes were splash screen were made. So I don't think any splash screen changes were actually made. It is the same like that. Okay, let us see. Yeah, splash. Okay, oh my god, just a minute, just refresh this. I completely missed this. Let us see this. So when we click on fast, okay, so after this animation, there's some actually colors coming in the background. Okay. So yeah, it got deployed system actually changed the color flow of my project about the system AML. Okay, so these are the changes it made. We did this yesterday also, but and it has added time zone system available, send transmission and all. Let's click on projects. Okay, we can see the projects. If we click on journey, we are getting redirected over here. About the contact, we're getting redirected. That's actually good. Let us see enhanced timeline readability and card styling in journey.tsx. Let's click on journey. Okay, the card readability is actually very enhanced by itself. Refined about layer section module chips and tag treatment in about txs. Okay, and then upgraded contact section with a stronger left into panel and demolished form services. Okay, so it actually demolished the form services which we actually had made previously. So as you can see, there is a new color tone over here, which is bluish shade, and you can see in the reflections in the background, these pixels are also, which is actually very good from the previous version which we had made. So there's no build errors. There is still has placeholder to replace our actual LinkedIn and email. So if you go on hero.tsx, we can actually replace our GitHub we actually put last time. We can put the LinkedIn over here as well as email over here. So yeah, that's the changes it made. Okay, so it actually put this some like we got 50 plus k daily users. So click on start a conversation. Okay, so that's also good and view projects. Okay, so let us tell him to put a resume also. Okay, now let us ask Claude instead of Codex. Let us ask Claude now using Opus 4.6. Okay, I did some visual changes to my portfolio, add a resume section in the nav bar, clicking which a nice page should open. Instead of a drive resume, we're going to make a actually a resume page. So let's see, a nice page should open, which will be a resume page, but instead of being a PDF file, make it like a React component, make a React component, make it like a web page, which should feel interactive. Okay, so Claude Agent is actually working. Let us use Opus 4. We're using Opus 4.6, which is the latest model, which was launched last night only. So let us see what changes it says. So the user wants to add a resume section to their portfolio. Let me examine the code base. So actually it is looking at the code base. So 11 files were changed by Codex. Okay, so it is understanding the routing platforms as well as the component patterns. So this design actually, let us see if actually in the projects page, it opens a new page. Yeah, so it actually took the inspiration from the changes we made last time, which we made a new projects page altogether. It actually changed that also and made itself a new projects page, which is like the same, but yeah, as you can see, some new animations were added over here, which is actually really good. So the real-time voice score, autonomous coding agents, new neural search SAS, etc., which is actually good as a changes for UI. Okay, so let us see what Claude is doing right now. It is reading all the pages, it is knowing what the code base is actually is, so that it can make some changes in due time. Editing for a while and seeing the code base, it has actually given us three options, like okay, how the resume page you want to make, which is the portfolio page already has experience and skills data which it found out. That's great. Now what we want is a minimal resume, custom sections, or full resume layout. Let's go for full resume layout. We're going to enter answer 4, which is actually a good, I'm going to screenshot this and post this later on Twitter. Okay, so let's just see. Then we're going to enter 4, animated section, highly interactive. Let's go for highly interactive. We're going to answer 2. And yeah, so let us see what it used. So this is actually a new feature, because previous agents such as Claude Sonnet 4.5, Claude Sonnet 5, or Claude Sonnet, even Claude Sonnet 5.2 didn't had these features. As you can see here, 4.5 didn't have this feature, and even Opus didn't have this feature. So let us see what all, even Codex didn't have this feature, because Codex actually implemented these features on their own without even asking what I want. But that's actually a good touch. So let us see and wait how much time it ideates for and how much it makes a new page for. So it ideated for like 2 minutes more, and then let us see what it did. It acted as a resume page it added. Okay, so it ideated for 2 minutes more, and then let's see what it did. It added a interactive resume page with navbar, tab-based navigation, experience, skills, etc., etc. So let us see. It has a 3 column card, and then let us it touch 6 files. So ready to code. Okay, so allow. Let us see the Claude's plan. So this is skill based. It's going to do some coding feature also. So let us see. Now the plan is approved. Let me start implementing it. So yeah, it had created 7 to-dos. So that will affect the code files which we have over here. So let us see. It shouldn't take more than like 2 minutes. So let us wait and see what all plan it has. So we can read a resume page component, CSS, and then resume to navbar and routing, and then verify by npm run build. So let us see and wait. It has actually started iterating itself. Okay, so it's in the final stage of its ideation project and was coding. So it has added the navbar. So it had made four changes till now, which is going to be, firstly, it made the resume page component. Let us give it a read. So it has actually imported navbar, resume experience, skills, education certificate. Okay, which was, it has actually made it from the navbar section. Then it has, this is the label which is added, uh, skills education certificate. Okay, then it has actually created a simple boilerplate code. So let us, when we will run the app in local development server, let's see if it's a new UI or it has actually done better than Codex. So the final thing it is doing is verifying the build, which is npm run build, which is, and it has run this npm tsx to see if there is any errors in the contactors. The only type error prediction in the contactors page related to wide, not from my changes. Let me verify the build works with the wide instead. Okay, so there are some changes in the contactors page. So let us look over here. So right now I can only see, yeah, so this is the env component changes errors we have over here, which is a 3 errors. So as you can see it on top, it is showing 3. So these are the only 3 errors. So now it is doing npx run white build. So we see if the white build actually succeeded or it will have any errors over here. As yeah, the build succeeded. Let us see. Yeah, the nb run win. We can also run it ourselves over here doing this npm build. So let us run that ourselves, and as you can see, yeah, so it succeeded. There is no problem. So npm run dev. So let us go on npm run dev, npm run dev. Okay, so let us see. Go over here. Let us click on refresh. Okay, so another it made changes in this. Let's click on resume. Okay, so if we go on resume, it has got experience. We click on skills. There are some skills, education. So yeah, BTech in computer science from here, from the year. Certification. Oh my god, it actually created a good thing. Like this got LinkedIn get him a resume back to home. So if you click on resume again, so yeah, experiences also came itself. So senior AI engineer, we got experience. Okay, so we can click on skills. Skills page is actually not updated till now because we need to add the skills ourselves. We got education, we got certifications. Yeah, these are the two things we actually have over here. Next thing we need is adding the skills. So let us see. Okay, add the skills also. I am a full stack agentic AI developer using, I use React type script as well as, you can say, Node.js I use a lot. For database, I have a knowledge of super TypeScript, Firebase, AWS, and Azure. Let us enter that. So we can add more skills also. Once it makes the boilerplate code, we can edit them ourselves rather than using vibe coding. So okay, let us see. Let me update the skills to match your actual stack. It saw the resume.skills page. So let us view some components which actually touched. So we are going to open the resume page actually, which is going to be over here. So yeah, let us close this for now. So this is the resume page. So experiences, it has taken another nav bar for itself. So this is another nav bar component. As you can see, resume as experience, skills, education, certifications, and then it has taken a nav bar for its own, like this, as you can see. Yeah, so then it has hidden the variables inside a box, which is over there, which has opacity. This is a toggle to expand. And as you can see, if you click on this, if toggling it is expanding itself, skills, and as you can see, yeah. So if I don't know, there's an error when I load the skills. Okay, so we can fix that also. Okay, so if we click on scroll down, it has actually, wow, this is very good change it has actually made. Experience tab. Okay, it has gone animate presence as well as animate some class skills tab. It has actually made over here. So let us see the skills tab, which should have it should have made by now. We click on skills. We're gonna refresh this. Actually, there's some error coming. Click on skills. Okay, so these are the skills: full stack, backend, cloud, and DevOps. That's actually good, but these are 92%. Okay, so let me say remove the person. Okay, we can actually do it ourselves also. So let us go on the skills tab firstly. Education tab. No, we're gonna go to skills tab. So okay, let us go to the skills tab, which is over here. Education, skills tab. Okay, these are the skills tab. Now, how are these skills being fetched? Skills map card. So we can go over here. Just close it a bit. Category skill name as transform color. So okay, I think it has been fetched from constant.tsx only. So let us go to constants.tsx. Let us see if any skills tab is over here. We're going to constants and front-end data engineer. Okay. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, yeah, it has been fetched from over here from constant. So we're going to remove these. So we're going to just tell remove the numbers which are on the side of the skills. Okay, so we can remove this number because proficiency, you don't want the person to use 97% proficient, 90%. These are not actually good UI changes. These are not actually clean code examples. So I have told it to remove the numbers which are on the side of the skills. So I think it should edit is a resume as well as constants. Okay, didn't edit the constants page. Let us see. Okay, so what it did was it's completely said don't fetch them. So we can see that just see edited resume.t. Okay, so the changes it made was in this in skills proficiency, it actually removed this section so that we cannot even it will say that okay, I won't fetch the skills proficiency page from over here. If we go on resume page, yeah, so we go on skills page. Yeah, so it was over here after this is the skill name, and then it was over here somewhere over here which it removed so that I cannot fetch my skills percentage over here. Education, as you can see, if I click on just a minute, let me refresh this. If I click on skills, then we go on education, then we click on certifications. Oh my god, actually very good. The behind the thing, this is actually a very good portfolio which has made. Okay, so yeah, that's some basic changes which we made with Claude as well as Codex. So let us push the code at final end, making with Claude as well as Codex. We're gonna make this change, push this sync and commit it to GitHub main branch so that you guys can code along. Okay, so to summarize, I think both of the agents did a pretty good job, but Codex actually took a bit more time instead of Claude. Claude actually had to make a single page, but it did very fast. It took like 3-4 minutes. But Codex actually had to revamp the website, but it added only some visual effects. So we can't compare on the same level. But I found Claude very faster than Codex. And even if the places of the skills page where it made, it instantly knew what to change. And as well as if I was a coder in the skills page, we thought the percentage number we wanted to remove, I was using searching in the constant.tsx page. What it did was it smartly removed it from fetching in the resume page only, which is even a better solution. But even at the end, if you want the code to be efficient, you need to remove those numbers from constants also. So yeah, that was a video on Claude versus Codex. I'm going to be making another video where we're going to be vibe coding a MVP one shot, and let us see which agent performs better. I'm going to be parallel coding one in my IDE and one in Cursor. I can do that in VS Code as well as Cursor. So I'm going to be making the next video of that. Till then, keep developing, keep coding, as well as subscribe to Logs of a Dev. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.